Hey everyone, welcome back to D&D Americana. Thanks so much for listening, and if you want to support us or see more exclusive content, you can head over to our Patreon, where we drop early episodes of the VODs and the occasional D&D adventure module to our members. And as always, thanks again for watching. And I will say that you can reuse the drawings. So you draw it once, and then you can just like willfully pop it up into a hologram for 5 minutes.
So it's not fuck you zebra, but it's like fuck you, and then I just wanted to put zebra in.
It's like Fortnite emotes when you throw them up in the air.
Yeah, it's like a Fortnite
Yeah,
emote.
I wanted to be able to show people something while I'm fighting them to distract them while I shoot them in the face. What do
Even though you're always going to be at range, it's not big enough that they'll ever be able to read it.
you mean? I can be like, look over there! And they're going to look, it's going to be right there in front of their faces, and then they're going to read it, and then they're going to get a bullet in the...
All right. Well, there you go. That's what pops up in your hand.
I'm just like...
Congratulations.
I'm like, showed it.
Congratulations, you're an artist.
Did it have to be 2D, or could it have been...
What?
You can do some 3D modeling on the fly.
Oh, you can make it 3D. Don't actually make it 3D right now, though, because, obviously...
No, I got this.
Full of Blender.
I don't have Blender, but I do have plasticity.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm not... The camera's not on you anymore, because we're going to move on while you're drawing. All right, so then there's a bunch of books on the Dummy's Guide for all of these different schools of magic. There's a couple of personal journals. There's a book dedicated to his wife. It's all about her.
Damn, fucking simp.
But you notice there is one set of books that are missing. It's a...
Quite honestly, I dare say simping for your wife is the only acceptable simping.
Always.
Yep. There are 3 books missing. They were all in a row. You're assuming they're to some collection that is not on the shelf anymore.
Quentin?
I can't say I don't simp for my wife. She got a tongue ring partially for me, so...
Jeez. Didn't need you to say that.
I will leave the chat right now.
It didn't have to be sexual. Maybe I just like the aesthetic of it. Jesus. Pervert.
Me pervert, you pervert.
That will forever be on Twitch.
Who'd we lose?
I have to leave.
I just closed the stream.
Rip.
Oh, wait, no, I turned my camera off.
Womp womp.
Did he fuck it?
All right, this cat is 100% human.
Who knows?
I've been thinking that the whole time.
Facing the door. It's like the
Is that
headman.
why you've
I've
been
been thinking that the
circling
whole
it?
time.
Can I check
Yeah.
one of the other shelves?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, do I have to roll perception?
Yes.
Like,
All right, so that is 21.
McGonagall.
Okay.
Fuck.
21. You notice on this shelf there's a little latch in one of the missing book spots.
I want to pull it!
I'm sorry,
He
did
pulls
you
it.
notice the latch?
Pull it.
Did he tell you about the latch?
Please pull
Looking
it.
where he's looking.
It's more of a put a book in its place and it presses the latch closed kind of.
I have a book in my hand.
Alex, you thumb through some of your books and you can't remember writing any of them.
So old.
It's like earlier where there's like a black door that you just can't like think of what it looks like in your hallway.
So basically, I totally erased my own memory.
The memory is missing is what you can surmise. You don't know if you erased it, but you can't remember why you can't remember.
So I'm just gonna read. Fucking
There's a door
see
here.
if I can.
The door here.
You said isn't there a cat in this room here?
Yeah, it's the Professor McGonagall dealing with us.
If we kill the cat, can we resurrect it?
Dear God.
Resurrect it?
Stop trying to kill the cat.
I could technically resurrect it and or speak with dead. So I
Exactly.
want to go pet the cat while with the book in my
We're
hand.
not.
while
We're not gonna
multitasking.
kill the cat. Okay.
No, I just wanted to know if he could have like a little
Wait.
cat dead minion. You
Okay. Well, we're not gonna kill the cat. We could just have a cat.
Yeah, but if it turns
Kill
out to
it,
be
then
a
it can be
professor, then
undead.
it's gonna be fucked up.
I say we kill it.
No.
We find out
We're all getting
the answer
expelled.
to both those questions.
I want to give up
What'd you say you were doing, Alex?
I want
Educate.
to have a book open in this hand while I'm petting the cat.
Okay,
Very regal.
you do so.
If I pick up the cat and sit down with a cat, sit with me.
Yeah.
I bet. Then we're reading.
This is his
Cat's
cat
not
from
allowed.
way back when.
Blacklisted is an undead cat already.
Maybe, you never know. Listen, you could put objects in front of someone and they'll start remembering, even if they have amnesia. Fuck it. Let's see if we start remembering shit. We'll start making the clouds go away.
Let's see if the memories come flooding back.
Yeah.
It's all
Dun, dun,
coming
dun, dun,
back to
dun,
me.
dun, 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 dun,
Wait, I'm trying to draw my memory right now.
I shouldn't have said that because now I've got Undertale in my head.
Jog your memory.
Yeah, dude.
It like almost kind of hurts to read your book mentally.
Damn. Is that just
Cat
because I'm
Rider,
so
huh?
good?
No. Not because you can't read, because it's straining to like force that portion of your memory open.
Oh, we're forcing it open. I'm brute forcing that bitch.
Guy, I'm sorry, no. Croy, make me a perception check.
Uh-oh. Ah, my dice. 21.
You notice one of these books shifts a little bit.
Shifts how?
Like, if you look at my hand.
Ghost.
Jinkies.
I'm going to go over and look. What's the book?
The book is Summoning Animals and Other Things.
I find familiar.
I pick up the book.
You pick up the book,
Uh-oh.
But we got to dispel magic.
and the pile of books comes to life and begins swarming you. It is going to use its ability, Quiet in the Library.
I haven't said nothing.
But you guys have been chattering this entire time.
That's fair.
We have brain talk.
Yeah.
We're all talking. We're melding.
Yeah, we're in brain mode.
Mind meld.
Okay, well, it's called Quiet in the Library, but it's not Quiet in the Library.
I'm a
Anyway,
wizard.
so what happens?
The spell Silence is casted on this area.
Mental?
Nope, not mental, just
Physical.
I'm just over there like,
And it's going to
Calm
make
down. You look like Tyler 1 having a meltdown.
Does a 22 hit you?
yelling.
Who, me?
Yes.
Probably. Let me double check. Damn it, yes.
Sorry.
So, what's it hitting me with again? Uh-oh.
So, like, the cloud of books is just kind of like all at once going. So
Flinging itself at me, yeah.
you're going to take
Yelling.
8 points of damage.
Oof.
Not in here.
We're going to roll initiative to anybody who's entering combat.
Am I still invisible?
You,
Playing the piano?
I guess, can be if you want. You haven't cast any spells that would make you not invisible.
I rolled a 9.
Why you got 2 shirts on?
Who's got 2 shirts on?
The statement is "get this beta shit off me" is what he says.
Fucking
What are we
Sigma
talking
as hell.
Tyler
The
won.
chat, dog. So I'm a lizard. Do I get sneak attack? I've been chilling in this chair the whole time.
What's the cat doing?
Oh,
That's
wait,
my
you
lap.
casted Speak with Animals, so you're not wild shaped.
No, I didn't. I said never mind.
We
Okay,
roleplay.
No, we didn't.
We didn't roleplay. though. Roleplay ended very quickly.
When she decided not to do that, that's
when it ended.
when it ended.
All right, tell me your rolls.
Wait, what's the
1.
cat doing?
The cat?
9.
I got a 21.
It jumps off of you and crawls under the table.
Bruh, okay,
I-
it's not
I-
professor.
I rolled a 1.
Confirm.
That means I go first, right?
Yeah. The lower the number, the better.
What'd you get, Hannah?
I got a 4.
You can go first after everyone's already gone.
Did I say Alex?
I'm in the room.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I said Hannah.
You're
So
I asked
mean
Hannah.
tonight.
you didn't answer my. I can sneak an attack and then the tick attack?
No, because the book got a sneak attack.
Fine. 13.
Oh, I thought you were saying we're doing initiative. Oh, babe.
We are doing
We
initiative.
are doing initiative. Oh my! Am I stupid?
Yes.
Am I saying something that doesn't make sense?
Yes, next question.
Thing humanoid.
No, it's a pile of books that came to life and is flying around.
No.
Dispel magic.
It looks like a bunch of birds.
Where are the books at?
Can we just dispel magic and end it here? Like,
Boom.
You could try.
Go Belos. Go Magic Boy.
For the sake of having something to look at, that's
Oh,
the books.
A book.
Where?
It's that book right there.
Oh.
what was the book word?
The title of the book
What were
Yeah.
I love the book words.
is Summoning Creatures and Other Things.
Anti-summon him.
So could this be a puzzle?
It's a puzzle, I
Yes.
guess, if you're dumb.
We haven't had a lot of puzzles lately. I feel like Quentin's probably shoving them all in there.
We had a puzzle 5 minutes ago.
I know. This is the first one.
There was a puzzle last session. There was a puzzle this session.
Does zebra like eating paper?
Ooh.
What are we even doing here?
Zebra eats the
Bunch
books.
of books.
It's not Zebra's turn.
Oh, I didn't roll initiative for Zebra.
I had a 21. But
Well, he goes on your turn. It's Nash's turn. We have literally always played it that pets go on your
I
turn.
know. Sarcanism.
I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast Shatter at a 4th level.
Okay.
So, saving throw, but it has disadvantage because it's inorganic material. So Constitution. It's gotta beat 16
It just rolled a 16.
on disadvantage.
Oh, no, not on disadvantage. It is a 16 and a 17. It has a +1 Constitution. I'm so sorry.
Okay, well, it's gonna take half damage of. Gonna take 12 damage.
12.
On
I
some
mean,
books? Hell yeah. Fuck that. Who needs reading?
Not Wyatt, that's for sure.
I didn't even know
Ooh,
why
do you
I
have to
could
be able
read.
to speak to cast that spell?
Erupts from a point of your choice. Yes. So I can't do that.
Yeah, if it has a verbal spell component, you can't do it.
Okay. Am I able to take takesy backsies?
Yeah. It's a takesy backsies. If you can't do it, it's a takesy backsies.
I'm gonna takesy backsies. And I'm just gonna freaking synaptic static it.
Okay. Is he a roll for that? Or is it a...
Intelligence score of 2 or lower cannot be affected. Does it have an intelligence score of 2 or lower?
It has a 16. It rolled a nat 1 on its saving throw for that.
Okay, 37 damage.
Yeah.
That's just psychic energy explosion in the middle of the books.
Yep. You see like just shreds of paper fly off of the swarm. Alex, you cringe a little bit because that's definitely like 500-year-old knowledge that just got erased. It's the book's turn.
That's okay.
Listen, we'll just hire the kids to go put
We
the
can repair
papers
it.
back together.
We have magic.
It is going to, courtesy of Drew from my workplace for this creature from wherever the fuck this is.
Can't see it.
Oh, blur.
Forbidden Knowledge Keeper. That is the name of the creature on it. I don't
Is
know
it a
where it's
custom
from.
creature?
He didn't make it, I don't think, but it came from like a magazine or something. It came on a little card. It's kind of hard to read, but I'm also just kind of blind.
Get new glasses.
So it's going to use its ability, Acquired Knowledge,
Oh shit!
and it's going to roll the d10.
It's gonna fucking summon something.
It's a 9. A 9 is it's going to cast Hold Person at 3rd level on Julius. Make me it will be a saving throw, so it might be Strength or Wisdom. Oh, it can actually target 2 people. So Julius and let's say Sabus.
Counterspell.
Okay.
I'm good
So
now.
you throw a 3rd level counter spell out.
Hey, to be
Yeah.
this guy, do you have to speak to use counterspell?
Actually, I don't know.
It does not. It just has somatic components. So it's just hand signs, baby.
He's throwing up gang signs.
Throwing up a little gang sign to counterspell.
I had him
It's
with a
the-
no you.
We want to try what a counterspell gang sign looks like. Anybody?
Perfect.
For those at home listening, Alex threw the middle finger. All right, so you guys are unsuccessfully held, and he's going to use his bonus action. It is going to use its bonus action to cast a 3rd level magic missile.
The thing's about to hit me in the chest. I'm gonna dead.
How many of those you get? Well, I think it's
It's one for every level.
4, 5. One more dart. Yeah, so 5 magic missiles.
Nice.
They're all going to go to Alex.
Yeah, I realize it.
3, 6, 7, 11, 4, 12. 12 points of damage. And then that is going to be Yug's turn.
Yeah. Yug.
Yug it up.
Yug it up. I'm gonna not be a lizard anymore.
Okay.
Big
Good
surprise.
choice.
But I am going to turn into a...
Owl bear. Owl bear. Owl bear.
My ass is getting hot.
What?
Hell yeah, it is. What?
What if I drown you in your sleep tonight?
Sweet release.
Again?
He said sweet relief.
I thought he said
Release.
sweet release. Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm gonna be a giant vulture.
Okay. There's now a giant vulture in this small room with you.
Hell yeah. Gotta fly with the books.
Zebra, don't! Zebra, stop! Friend!
He can't hear you.
Hey,
You can't speak.
He's in a...
He can't hear me!
I'm gonna do a multi-attack because I'm a fucking vulture. And it is a beak attack and my talons.
Why is your face getting red?
Because I'm screaming.
That was a 6 hit for the first one.
It
Why is he
does
looking?
not. does not. I'm so
Okay, I
sorry.
got a second one. Does a 12 hit for the second one?
It does not. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You need a 15.
Well, then I'm gonna roll for Freckle.
How'd you get Freckle inside?
Freckle's been here, obviously.
I'm gonna need a stealth check from Freckle.
Okay. Yeah, Freckle probably didn't make it.
What'd Freckle roll?
Oh, wait. Freckle has non-detection. This cat cannot be targeted or detected by any divination magic or perceived through magical scrying sensors. Do I get advantage?
Yeah, because you're only having to worry about real people trying to see that cat.
Beautiful. I'm so glad I know how to read.
Well, be nice.
Why he knows how to read? He just reads very slowly. He's at like a second grade level.
15.
Third.
15. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. And then Freckle is gonna bite the books. 21.
21 hits. Roll that damage.
Rolling that damage. 13. Sick. Okay. That's all I have. That's all, folks.
All right, Croy.
Finally. I'm all up in this book's grill, so. And space
Time for my revenge.
Space is becoming a hot commodity in here, so I'm trying to decide if I should summon Wahute. You know?
Yeah, I mean, do what your heart tells you.
Do what my heart tells me? I draw my twin short swords,
Okay.
and I just start hacking.
Okay.
I'm just like,
Dog, what do you expect me to do? Books are trying to kill me.
Literally, it's
It's
his
just
hands
books.
flapping around.
Little paper cut.
Little paper cut.
You ever been smacked by a book? It hurts.
disregard the fact that it's summoning spells currently. So at third level,
Yeah, at third level. It's a CR9 monster, so don't piss me off because there could be 5 of them in here.
Oh, why would you say that?
hey, better to be pissed off than pissed on.
Well,
Go ahead, make your attacks, Corey.
Up to response.
So I am going to attack with my first short sword.
Yep. Sort those books.
Let's see. That is a 21.
Hits.
Why am I rolling a d4? That's not what I need.
stupid.
All right, so that's 11 damage. Gonna roll for my offhand blow. Now, let me clarify. Striking with an offhand weapon, does it get the bonus to the attack roll?
Neither. No bonuses.
No bonuses for anything?
Unless you
take like 2-weapon fighting, correct?
Although I think the only feat for 2-weapon fighting is that it no longer has to be a light weapon, not extra damage.
Okay, because like short swords are both light weapons, correct?
Yeah, but I don't think you have the feat anyways. So.
Yeah, I don't. I just want to make sure. So I can attack with it. I just don't get any bonuses.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm going to attack with the offhand weapon. Natural 1.
Your second sword gets swept up by the books and is now sitting in between some pages in a book that you think is called The Dark Arts and Where to Find Them.
Okay, in response to that, I'm going to use my extra attack and attack with my main hand short sword again.
Okay.
All right, let's see. So 25.
25 hits.
All right.
Natural or unnatural?
Unnatural. Roll damage. 6 damage.
6 damage.
All right, so
Swarm's getting thin. Sorry, you managed to...
it managed to swipe one of my swords, but I managed to deal some damage.
Yeah. If you had rolled a crit, I was going to say that you were able to pin the exact book that took your sword, and it was going to fall back into your hand, but you didn't crit. So.
No, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, the books still have your sword.
I scream.
Sabus, you're up.
Let's go. Okay, number 1. Is there one of those books that is genuinely okay? Let me comb through my brain real quick. Number 1, I'm gonna think and be like, okay, I'm a magical badass wizard. Okay, I probably came up with the same thing that's fucking defending this right now. So, how do I put a snooze on this alarm clock? And I'm gonna roll for it. Would I roll history or arcana?
Either or.
Okay, I'm gonna roll arcana. Okay? And for there, I got a 11 plus fucking arcana plus 9. So, I lost my number again. That's a 20. I'm tired of seeing my my research getting destroyed in front of my eyes, even though I don't remember any of it.
You This is not an incantation that was casted by anybody who works at this school. Any of the good people that work at this school, at least. This is not a trap laid by the people who run this academy. This was a trap laid by somebody who didn't want a whole lot of people accessing this section.
They wanted me to be silenced, bitches.
Or back in the day, you just didn't want people.
And so
True, I could have done this myself.
you can guess that there probably isn't an off switch because the goal of these books is probably to murder whoever tries to access this section.
So I can't do this. I can't dispel magic on the book that was vibrating.
I mean, you can.
We slam dunk the books into the bag of holding.
I feel like if we, that would be hilarious. Just scoop them up like a jellyfish. Like we're playing SpongeBob. All right, let's try to dispel magic on the vibrating book in there. If it's still vibrating, it's still vibrating. You like wigging out.
I mean, you can tell that the magic is like a central mass of all the books, so you could definitely target it.
Let's try and do dispel magic at a 4th level.
What do I got to beat?
Don't you? I gotta look that up. I haven't used dispel magic enough.
Well, I have on the card there are special rules in place for if you cast dispel magic.
Okay.
So I just need your spell save or your spell casting DC. It's like 18, isn't it? It's something stupid.
Yeah.
Okay, it rolled a 4. So all the books fall to the ground, and it is more than 3/4 of the way shredded paper, but they all fall to the ground.
It's like Johnny Depp when he's like, "Stop blowing holes in my ship."
Yeah. You not only did you write a whole shelf in this section, you also probably procured several of the books from this section.
Yes, I'm just kind of like gathering up the little pieces of paper, putting them into a central bin.
Does anyone have mending?
I do have mending, actually.
Some of these are way past mending.
What? Listen, I will literally, I will hand this shit to like the dean, and he will get the little kids, like the little associates, to put the fucking pieces of paper together.
The house elves.
The house goblins.
Listen, I'm already mending as we speak.
Master has given Dobby a book.
You need me to fix books? Holy shit!
The house frogs.
Oh, I have an idea.
Yeah.
I reach into my bag. Snake oil.
Snake oil.
Give me a book.
I'm like, I know how sketchy that snake oil is going to be. I'm just going to give her the book.
I had the flu last semester, and the snake oil, bro, cured me.
I'm pouring a bottle of snake oil on the book.
All right. Do you want to pick up like the most fucked up book?
Let me find one that isn't. I'll take one of his journals. Something not super important.
What? No, just put a drop. Put a drop of that.
None of Belos' stuff was in the swarm. All the books came from these sections over here.
Okay, yeah, the most fucked up one.
Okay.
Oh, I thought I was saving my books.
No. All your books are over here, safe on a shelf.
Oh,
let me see what happens. Science experiment.
Okay. How much of this the oil do you put on?
We'll start with a quarter of the bottle.
Okay.
17.
Fire.
What kind of a dice did you roll?
A purple one.
I think it's a G20. That is.
If I rolled a 17, let's think about it.
She does have a point there, Quentin.
Are you gonna hit me in the face with it?
Just roll it in chat.
How do I do that?
Exclamation mark. Roll. Space 1D 100. Enter.
Did you hand her the really big dice that
16.
You have? That's D100.
I was going.
He's gonna throw it at me and hit me in the face with it.
It's gonna take way too long. For the next minute, you regain 5 hit points at the start of each of your turns. So the book begins to heal.
That's the book.
No, it's fixing the book.
It's an inert book now.
I revive
You're fixing the book.
So you see pages begin to lift from the floor, scraps of paper begin to reform, and after 10 minutes of waiting, if you wait for 10 minutes, summoning creatures and other things becomes a whole book again.
And you guys thought I was crazy
It starts
for buying snake oil.
I
thought you was using snake oil in my books.
So what are we doing?
This is my book now. I keep it, throw it in the bag.
Look at my book. My book is amazing.
Since that was the most destroyed book, can his mending fix the others?
Well, it's a 1 out of 100 chance of what happens with it.
No, I said mending.
The spell mending.
Oh.
It could probably fix most of them.
Now,
It'd
my
take
question
a lot of time,
is,
though.
can I roll perception, see if there's any more fucking vibrating ass damn books or potential traps in this fucking room that's inertly visible?
Sure, you can try.
Try and fail epically. I don't have perception. All right, so 12 plus perception. 13.
You do not see anything that would be of concern.
Oh,
The cat is now rolling in the shredded paper
Motherfucker!
and is shredding some of the open books up a little bit more.
Listen. All right. Quick question: is there a book in this room that's from the fucking current dean right now?
There's not.
Damn it! Like,
He
you
didn't
don't write
contribute
books
anything to
anyway.
the
What is that
library.
motherfucker's
Exactly.
name, by the way?
I don't know. He's
Lucas
Jacob?
Blackwood.
Jacob?
All right, so we're in the room. Feet of the books. We poked around on Belos's bookshelf. You know, there was that little latchy thing there. The cat is not a person,
confirmed.
mildly.
You said that there are 3 latches next to each other where it looked like a set used to be.
There's 3 books that used to inhabit this shelf that aren't there. There's only 1 latch.
Did we already pull the latch?
We didn't.
Oh, I thought.
Can I grab a book and put it in the slot and see what happens?
You can. Ta-da-da.
Metagame the.
I knew it was a door.
Oh, no.
I couldn't tell by the big black squares that were covering that weird shaped side of
Okay.
What?
First of all,
that.
Where am I at?
Darkness.
so this is the School of Necromancy, a closed-off wing of the school, as they no longer teach the necromantic arts.
This is where I'm trying to be. This is where I'm trying to learn. You know?
Oh, and I retrieved my sword from the book.
Why are we moving Savis around?
That's Sebas. No.
Oh, well, I've been moving Belos. I've been moving Savis because that's my
Alright.
name.
Can I roll perception?
Incognito name.
You can roll perception.
Non-natural 20 again.
Non-natural 20. All right, so there's a couple things in this room. Let me get my notey poo out. I really haven't been referring to enough. The necromancy section. The players find another room behind a bookshelf in the forbidden section, revealing Academy's most secret section. On the table, with your perception roll, you find Belos's most recent journal laying.
Belos. Sebas.
This journal describes Belos's life as a school founder during the Frostfall War. Belos, if you were to pick this up and start leafing through it, there are pages that your mind will not allow you to read. It's like the pages shift and blur and the letters jumble around.
I'll read it to you.
Can you read this? Yeah.
I got you. I'll be your eyes.
You try to force yourself to read the text, and your head starts hurting really bad and your hands start shaking. And as you leaf through, you notice that several of the final pages of the book have been ripped out. The last sentence you can read is, 1 soul, 1 body, 1 plane. If all are bound, then all may fall.
I didn't hear anything you just said. Like,
You did.
The final pages of the book have been ripped out. A single burned sentence remains. This is the last sentence you can read in the book. It says, 1 soul, 1 body, 1 plane. If all are bound, then all may fall.
Plane.
What kind of dark shit you writing, bro?
Bound.
So,
I need the last of that sentence,
Body?
please. Thank you. Yeah, 1 soul, 1 body, 1 plane. If all are bound,
I'm not gonna lie. Oh,
If all are bound, all will fall. If all are bound, all will fall. Is that what you said?
if all are bound, then all may fall.
Maul.
Lowercase y.
I'm normally in bed by now.
There is also in the room a mirror.
That's the soul dimension. That's the soul. Somebody's got to be a plane. Polymorph into
I
a
put
plane.
my arms out.
There you go. 1 body.
In the mirror.
You all need to stack on top of each other.
Who is standing in center of the mirror?
Belos.
Where's the mirror?
are we all sacrificing ourselves?
Yeah, where is the mirror? I don't see.
I'm not.
Just pretend that there's a mirror right here. Or we can
Cool.
pretend this crystal ball is the mirror.
Body.
Who's standing in front of it?
It looks like it's on the table, so I'm gonna pick up Sebas and hold him in front of
we
it.
we'll say it's a crystal ball, not a mirror, because I forgot to put a mirror in here. And This
Okay.
is less jarring. So if you place your hands on the ball, you begin to watch your past play out like a movie in front of you. And if you think about it, you can control which part of your past you're watching.
Pretty cool.
Find the part where you lost your memories.
Alex, do you want to make me an Arcana check?
Wants to be the body.
I'll be the body.
22.
I will be the plane.
Yeah, this is kind of dark because, your soul can fall. dead inside. Obviously, Risa fallen.
Damn.
And bodies can hit the floor.
It's true.
Yep. That's definitely what
If
plane means.
all
in
are
this
bound,
context.
all may fall. I think we all need to put our hands on the ball.
All hold hands and mind meld.
Adventurers, are you in need of a clean energy boost to power through your quests? Introducing Dubby, the energy drink crafted to give you focus with no crash, jitters, or angst. No maltodextrin fillers, no artificial dyes, just pure, clean energy. Packed with vitamins, amino acids, a nootropic, and 150 milligrams of caffeine, Dubby is your ultimate potion for peak performance. Here's some fast facts on this magical brew. Dubby has 0 sugar, no hidden ingredients, and is gluten-free. Dubby has unique, custom-made flavors that you won't find anywhere else, and at about $1 per drink or less, it's much cheaper than Starbucks or canned potions. Ready to embark on your next adventure? Use coupon code CONJURECAST at checkout for 10% off your order. That's coupon code CONJURECAST at checkout for your 10% off your order. Dubby, focus, energy, and epic adventures await.
Before
Let's
that,
all hold hands and touch the ball.
before that,
Plane, dragon.
what is something you would? Which one of these blocked memories would you like to try to access?
I
Oh,
don't know
you
what's
can't
blocked.
fucking remember them, dumbass.
You know about some of the block memories you can't access because you tried to read the journal. You tried to think about your the section you wrote. You tried to think about the secret necromancy wing. So, like, which one would you like to think? Would you like to conjure in this orb?
The last 2 pages that's ripped out of that book, or the pages that are ripped out of my journal.
So you begin.
Wait,
to-
hold on, pause. So I was reading my journal, and I couldn't read. What chapter were we on where I couldn't read?
The final chapter. So there's no chapters. It's basically like a loose journal, and then you were detailing new spells that you have created throughout. So you can
I'm looking up that.
assume that the last couple pages were either something really important that happened in history, or it was a spell that you had created.
I'm doing it right there. Fucking.
With a 22, you struggle, but eventually a doorknob in your mind palace appears on the door, and you're able to open the door and walk out of the hallway. And you stand in a black room with a desk, and a younger version of yourself sits at
With
the desk
skin?
writing. With skin. You're alive currently.
Shit.
What were you before you became a lich? What race? Were you just a gnome? Okay.
A gnome.
So you're writing in this journal. You're at the final pages, and you see the heading is the text that was left in the book. And you watch yourself write a spell that is designed to chain life force together to create an unbreakable necrotic link between anyone in a given location. Basically, combining everyone's health pool together to make one health pool so that an army, perhaps, could not die unless every single soldier was slain.
Shit.
But as you're writing the spell, you set your pen down and decide that it's too dangerous to finish writing that down. And so you close the book because you can't decide if you want to tear the page out yourself or if you want to leave it unfinished and hope nobody ever reads it. And the past version of you sits there for a long time and then eventually shelves the book.
The only thing I can think of is like him sitting there. Yes, if I use this spell, I could fuck my wife as long as all these people could. And then, like, puts the pen down. It just takes a forever.
Jesus.
So random.
Basically, in my
Pervert?
mind, is that probably Mr. Fake
Blackwood?
Me, Blackwood, yeah, has this page and is going to do it.
What's something that Blackwood really likes to do to people?
Murder.
Steal their family members and possess them.
Yep.
Is that true?
Nash is closer.
He likes to kill.
What was he
Take
doing the
control.
last time you saw him?
Sacrificing.
And so if everybody shares a common life pool, what's something that would be really easy for you to do?
Oh, big sacrifice.
Wow. There's
Damn.
kind of a lot of people at this school.
He's gonna kill the school.
Not my hell. Oh, listen. All right, listen. We're calling up the shell phone.
That's why they're doing all the poor use.
But it was an unfinished spell. Do you think that Lucas Blackwood had the capabilities of finishing it himself?
With some
I
phylacteries.
feel like he has
Darkness.
the capability to fuck it up and make it worse.
He's probably waiting for something. He probably needs something.
Yeah, he's gonna need someone better than him. He's either gonna instantly kill everybody on accident, or he's gonna fucking congeal everybody into one fucking
Bro,
being.
he needs Belos.
Suck.
He got him. It's here. We're about to fall. Be trapped.
It's a trap.
Trap.
It's all a trap. We gotta leave.
Is there anything else you want to try to recall while you're touching the orb? The 22 is really high. I'll let you get one more memory off. I'll give you 2 options. All right, so you can choose to remember everything about this room you're currently in.
It's not bad.
Or you can choose to remember. Let me rephrase. You can choose to remember like all of the secrets of the school that you might have put in as a founder, like all the little hidey holes, all the little fucking things. That makes sense. Or you can choose to remember. Damn, what was the other thing I said earlier? I said 3 things earlier, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The book.
All hitting the floor.
Secrets of his journal.
We'll just make it. We'll just say you remember. I'm just gonna choose for you, because I can't remember the other thing. So this is the default answer. You remember all of the secrets of all your founder's secrets of the school, and so you remember that it's a crystal ball that reveals the past. You know, you remember all the books you wrote. Now you remember.
This is a magic item.
This is a magic item.
I'm putting it in the bag of holding.
It is a magic item that
Mine, anyways.
if attuned to, you can attempt to view any memory of your past.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have to fucking brew on this and damn go back into these dark pages. That's gonna take us fucking four sessions for me to look back into a plot point.
And you remember that this gyroscope in the middle of the room is a another like hologrammy thingy.
Good.
Hologrammy thingy.
Let's
Yeah.
play the hologram. What happens?
So you got a north, south, east, and west. You can turn it to the south because there's a S right here. So south needs to be facing this way. So I rotate it clockwise to where south is facing the door.
Nice. I
Nice.
like it.
It turns on, believe it or not.
Nice.
He's a genius.
Brain.
He's made for this. He's literally made for this.
Believe it or not, that actually turns it on. Belos is like, how'd you know how to do that?
He's like, I'm over here like knowing all the secrets, and I'm like, he's not gonna get it.
He's like sweating, trying to remember how to turn this thing on.
I saw an S.
So it comes to life, and this is kind of like a really, really rudimentary, shitty computer.
What's a computer?
So it has a couple of functions. It can show you a map of the school in 3 dimensions, and it will show you the location of every single professor in the
I
school.
put that in the bag of holding.
Hey.
No, you can also. It's literally 10 feet by 10 feet wide and 20 feet tall.
I'll stretch it out some.
We could just shrink it.
And the other main function is there is a slight security camera interface, but it only covers this room and the headmaster's office.
Headmaster's
Let's
office.
lock
Let's
it
look
in.
into it.
Do it.
Wait.
Oh,
Before we do that,
Waiting.
Wait, where's the professors?
why don't we look in the past to see why he didn't finish writing the spell?
You
He
know
remembers
why
why
he
he remembers why he stopped writing.
Let's
spell.
look at the professor's office. Let's look at the professor's office.
Wait, let's figure out
Oh,
where the
welcome,
teachers are
welcome,
first.
Toy.
Is there teachers that are coming near us?
There are not. There's just Sharp and the toad oil guy kind of patrolling like the perpendicular hallways.
And we're deep in
Blackwood?
the secret room.
You cannot see Blackwood.
He's not there.
It's coming. Gotta hurry.
Does Caliph have anything important to say to us?
He's the cat.
Cat.
My name's Caliph, and I think I'm way too dumb to use this machine.
Good for you,
We're
Cliff.
looking.
You're learning.
Let's look at the
Cookie.
office.
At the
It's
office.
honestly making me very angry, and I think I want to destroy it.
No.
If you destroy
No,
my computer, I'll pull you up.
I knock him out.
This was actually not something you made, Alex. This is something another wizard made for you.
Beyond your reach of intelligence.
More like it took a doctorate to learn how to make this, and Alex spent all his doctorate points in bringing people back to life.
Hilarious. May I touch the crystal ball
Sure.
and remember that which
remember.
was taken from me many nights ago?
Oh,
many moons ago.
Ooh.
I whip it out of my bag of holding.
I'm in line behind
like,
him.
Oh,
I'm in line.
Everybody's just looking at their memories back.
Everybody get in line. We gotta. And obviously, I don't remember that I forgot something.
No, it's the whole black door thing for you too. Like you're searching your mind palace, Yu-Gi-Oh style, and you come across a black door that you didn't know was there,
Exactly.
and you give me an Arcana roll.
Can I just say that I'm touching it with him? That way we're both doing it at the same time.
Yeah.
Does a 13?
A 13 does do something.
I got a
You
23.
open the door and you see the image of a very young Wyatt Steelheart and a very young Reggie Steelheart playing in a creek on Wyatt's birthday.
When's his birthday? When's his birthday?
Somebody wrote it down.
No, he didn't know it. That's when it got taken. I have everyone else's.
So when do I remember my birthday is?
Elenon's birthday is November 1st. You're a Scorpio.
Let's say this. Wyatt remembers it, but I'm not going to tell you when it actually is because I'm using it for something already. But Wyatt has regained the memory of when his birthday is. You just kind of silently keep it to yourself.
My list of birthdays.
I'm just like looking at the ball like this and like crying, but like straight faced. And like I'm zoned in. Like I am honed in on this ball crying. And everyone's like, what the fuck is happening?
Croy, when is your birthday? When is your birthday,
Croy's
Croy?
birthday? All of the character questions I could have asked Corey all this time.
Players, when is Wahute's birthday so I can remember not to celebrate it?
What is Wahute's birthday?
What is Croy's birthday? Your astrological sign depends on this.
July 12th. Let's say that.
Perfect. Thank you.
Nash.
Yes,
You touch the orb, and you know exactly what you're looking for somehow. And you fling that door open and step through. And the sound of the first song your uncle taught you to play resonates in your head. And it's just like, Ferujaka, Ferujaka. Except you're playing it on a guitar and it's Ferujaka. And he slowly takes your hand and reforms it to the proper chord shape, places it back on, and says, try it this way. You also straight-faced cry into the crystal.
Everyone get in line for the memory restorinator.
Guys! You need to look at the crying ball. It helps.
So you've regained your memory that was taken from you 20 sessions ago.
Dang. It's been a long time. Me and Wyatt like get out of the crystal ball and just embrace.
You just hug each other like...
Lucky me, all my memories are still in my brain case.
That you know of.
I don't even have any memories. It's all just goo in there.
What about the traumatic ones that you lock behind doors yourself?
So like the black locks from Phoenix, right?
I don't know what that is, but sure.
All right, so are we looking in the dean's office?
Planisphere.
You look in the dean's office. There's no one there right now.
What else would we see?
Can we look around and see if we can spot black, whatever his name is?
The only other room you can look in is the room you're standing in, but you can look at past recordings.
Can I see if there's someone in the room with us that we can't see with our eyes?
1 hour ago. I see him transform into a cat and lay on the couch.
That's right.
Y'all are laughing, but I know it happened.
So you put it on like 8 times speed, and you start looking through every day. And about a week ago, Lucas Blackwood comes into this room and shuts the door behind him, and then magically seals it.
Jorks it.
He jorks his peanuts. No,
demonetized instantly.
I said jork and peanuts.
We're listed as a mature channel.
We are. And he comes up to this computer and he pulls out 3 pages of loose paper from his pocket. And real people don't monologue out loud when they're by themselves, so he doesn't really say anything.
He seems like a bitch that would, though.
Finally, I can cast my spell. You left it half completed, but the great darkness provides.
Can I dimensional door into that room? I can see
into
it.
the past.
Technically, he can see it. Technically,
is that how it works?
I missed that topic.
Let's do it.
You can dimensional door past time.
Wait, it's not in the past.
I didn't know you could do it through time. I thought it was just like a.
Oh no, it's time. Okay, I
Physical
didn't hear the fact it was fast.
Well, no,
Let's
but
say,
we can
yeah.
go to the dean's office,
is
so we
where
can
we're
search
in
the
right now.
dean's office.
Quiz like getting dimensional door to this.
Split up.
Listen.
Let's split up.
You can't.
What if
you
we
can't.
get trapped in the past? What if we can go back in time? What if that's exactly how it works?
I'm sure we
Go
can
back
figure this
20
out.
years.
Okay, listen.
Kill Lucas Blackwood as
Kill
a baby.
Blackwood.
Question, Quentin. Is there an alarm button on this bitch?
Sure.
Is there on the computer? Is there like a red alert?
Sure.
It alerts
Can I
the
hit the
entire
We
fire
school.
press it. We press it and go into the dean's office.
I could take one person with me.
Hey, I think I have dimension.
I have.
Time out.
You cannot dimensional door through a camera feed to the past.
But we can. No, not the
Oh,
past.
past.
We look at the
Present.
dean's office in the present to keep up.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
I heard it as in he's looking through the pages now in real time.
No. He's in the room you're in, just in the past.
Okay. I heard. Okay, my bad.
Monologuing to
So,
himself like
he's
a
monologuing.
composer.
But we can search
what?
his office.
You can, or I could finish the fucking video clip.
Let's finish
and
the
then
clip.
you could do something.
Finish the clip.
Yes.
Fuck!
Let's do that.
All right, let's do that. That sounds. I think Quentin, hurry up. We should finish.
So he prepares and casts the spell, and you realize that he has already started combining the soul of every person in the school.
The sorting ceremony.
Big brain toy.
Whose hand do you shake? At
Whose
the end of-
hand do you shake? He gave you the clap.
Hey,
I
I,
shoot my
didn't
hand.
shake his hand, didn't I? Didn't I like teleport behind him? Or something?
I didn't shake Bella. I didn't shake Blackwood. I shook the fucking archdean's hand. We all shook his hand.
I don't.
Oh,
think
I
I
didn't
remember
shake a
shaking
hand.
anybody's hand.
Yeah, we
I
didn't
thought I
shake,
went
uh,
invisible.
I don't have
and
any
behind him and-
politeness in me.
During the interview? After you interviewed with, what's his name? And then you got sorted.
Our guy on the inside.
Yeah. I guess maybe you didn't shake his hand, but
I remember going invisible.
maybe you're just safe.
But we got to walk on a podium.
Wait, whoa.
Yeah.
Cliff, did you shake this motherfucker's hand?
He looks at his hand. I will cut it off right now.
No. Okay, Pookie
Do
Bear.
it.
I'm
Do you
sure
think that'll
this-
save me if I cut my hand off?
No,
Yes,
no.
it will.
No. Pookie Bear.
I would
No.
do
What
anything
happens? They just all
to live
straight
on
up
this
die?
plane with you.
Everybody in the school dies at once.
Make an Arcana check.
Yeah, maybe we should read the rest of the spell. Can we
I got
zoom
a
in
5.
the video?
Enhance.
Enhance.
You
Enhance
can't.
again.
You can't read it from the screen.
Zoom in.
What'd you roll, Nash?
I rolled a 5.
Okay. So you see him complete it, and then he disappears from the room. But if you were to switch back to the headmaster's office, you see he has gone back, and he has stashed the pages within a cabinet in his room.
All right, who's going? We got to decide who's going though.
It's 4 people per 2 people per cast.
I don't
I'm
have
still
it.
a
I don't
giant
have it.
vulture.
I thought I had it. I don't have it. It's only one of.
Can he cast it multiple times?
If he has the uses.
Is there a window in his office?
I probably need to cast, get in, then cast to get out.
That is to the adjacent hallway. So there's a hallway on the front of the building. There's a hallway that stretches the front of the building, and there's a dormitory here, and there's a dormitory here, and then there's a hallway on the back of the building, and then there's a dormitory here and a dormitory here.
I was asking, is there a window outside his office?
His office?
Yeah.
Yes.
So theoretically, as a big bird, I could fly around the building.
Fly.
Yes.
Couldn't we also?
I could fly on zebra.
Hang on. Could
No.
so we have the 2 people at the dimensional door in there, and just unlock the door and let the rest of them in?
Yeah, you
Well,
could
the
totally do
door's
that.
probably trapped. The drawer is probably trapped. So is the door. I would imagine.
But it's the window if I smash through it with my body.
Probably so. Can we call Grandma?
Hey, yo, I need a lifeline.
Hey, I
Team
have
up.
not. If it's like locked with an arcane lock, I can knock it open.
Caliph
Well,
is going to step forward.
Cut his hand off.
I think I know what can help. And he pulls out a wand from his bag of holding.
what you got in there?
And you see it is an ivory wand with golden, what is it called when they hammer the gold inlaid?
Engraving. Gold inlay.
Gilded?
Yeah. Across it. And it has a giant crack running through its core. he says, I think I could do something here. And he begins to spin it in a circle. And
Dr. Strange.
slowly, a portal like the one you guys stepped through last session opens
Bro,
to
he
the
Doctor
headmaster's
Strange
office.
it, bro. He's Doctor
Sling ring.
Strange.
He's literally Doctor Strange.
It's actually called a sling wand, but no.
Hilarious. All right,
Yo,
we hop in.
Dr. Cliff.
Hey, Cliff, can I have that?
I think it's actually going to break after we step through this thing.
So
You
everybody
see the cracks
jump
start
at
to get
once.
worse.
Okay, we should probably go.
Yeah.
I'm in there.
go in. We're all
All
in.
right, you're
Beaver
in.
climbed in somehow.
We're all in.
That is.
Fit
We're all
in.
cramped. Inside this
We're
little
all.
room.
What do you, I mean, it's a big room. It's at the headmaster's office. He's a pompous man.
He's sitting there with his feet on the table.
It's not on this map.
Didn't think so.
Because I didn't think you'd be getting there tonight.
Well, when you have a puzzle genius,
Yeah.
When you
He
have
knew
a
how to spin the wheel.
genuine
He was really on
Genius.
it.
Exactly.
A genuine gene ass.
Gina.
You got
Those
acid
that
on you?
absolutely break the campaign. Mid monologue. Dimensional door. I want to go say hi.
Actually, let me see Pookie.
So you're in the office, and you quickly find the cabinet.
I can knock it. I can only use it as a second level or first. I can use it as a second level spell only. So if you choose a target that's held shut with an arcane lock, that spell's suppressed for 10 minutes, and it can be open and shut normally. It's a loud knock, though. It's audible from as far away as 300 feet, so I don't know if you want to risk it.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh, interesting.
Does anyone have silence?
about to say.
Or like the quiet bubble thing?
I have silence.
How big is the range on silence?
I believe it's a
Well, but-
20-foot radius.
That's true. If you cover the source, that should do it.
Exactly.
Group spell time.
We are like
You guys are.
campaign breaking.
You guys are actually kind of locked in tonight. I'm not gonna lie. You've been speedrunning through stuff like crazy.
Yeah, we're built different. When you have a you know,
We
a
have a master
puzzle.
code
Puzzle
breaker.
genius. We got a
Mastermind.
code breaker. We got a guy that tried to read a book.
We got a
Big
breaker.
Bird.
Yep.
Just a
Got an
breaker?
artist. He did
Guy that
draw.
breaks things.
He
He
drew.
did draw.
I
something.
drew. I'm good
did.
at art.
Yeah, a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point of my choice.
Freehand.
Go ahead. Oh,
Didn't
does
even
knock have a
trace.
verbal? Knock has a verbal component to it, so you guys need to.
Well, I can be outside of the range. How big is the room?
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
How big
You
I'm
can be
sorry,
outside of the
forgot.
range, but the source...
It's a 60. It's a 60-foot range, so you could totally get outside of silence and then cast it. You're good. I'm making up problems that don't exist.
So he silences. I knock.
If you choose a target that is held shut with an arcane lock, the spell is suppressed for 10 minutes. You have access to this cabinet.
We open it. We grab it. Throw it in the bag of holding and run to our dorm.
There's a lot of stuff in there, a lot of papers. You just kind
Shove
of,
it all
I'm
in.
guessing, are grabbing everything you can.
Yeah, let's just grab everything and dip.
Everything goes in the bag. of
Grabbing
holding.
sheafs of everything.
I also pocket a little trinket off his desk.
Belos,
Wait,
Belos,
hold
is there
on, I
anything
can-
in there that you want to take back?
I have Scribe, so I could literally just copy everything that's on those papers and leave them there, so then they'll never know that it's there. It's
Oh.
gone.
Boom.
Boom.
Doing it.
Bro, you guys are fucking locked in.
Let's do it, bro.
Do it.
He'll never even fucking know.
You
Are you-
just see me on a paper, it's like fire.
Y'all make sure to have a midnight snack tonight because you're burning so many calories from thinking you're like a fucking grandmaster chess player right now, dude.
Quit
Hey,
like
hey,
we
I
gotta
still
think
gotta
about the
fight
talkie.
Archie later in the chest, you know.
And now, question, Quentin. I want to advance level dispels the magic or breaks it.
What?
I have no idea.
Like he's doing a chant. He's like, "Oh, we're summoning it," and then in the last words, like abort, and then like everything just dies.
He's not invoking it from the pages themselves. The spell's already in motion.
Yeah. The pages were just the guide. He's got something else set up for it. You can kind of remember like what you would need to cast it. If you Nash, what is that knife?
Got a knife light?
A knife light.
So I can see you when I stab you.
Like a gun.
Nice
yeah,
gun.
no. Changing the instructions doesn't change the desk if the desk is already built.
Well,
Yeah.
I want to change the instructions so that someone else can't see the desk and try and do the same things as a desk.
Cool.
While he's doing this, I'm just slightly fucking up shit in the
You're like
man's
moving
office.
everything an inch to the left.
Yeah. Fucking up the
Yeah.
lumbar support on his chair.
Okay, Major Kira.
Okay.
I don't think she gets that reference. I don't get the reference, so I assume she doesn't.
Is it from Midsummer?
No,
Wait.
it's from.
Hang on.
It's from Deep Space Nine.
Hanging the On?
Hanging on by a thread?
Yeah, I may have misunderstood what this.
Yo, can we stash one of the rocks here and like just leave it on so that we can
Spy rock?
listen?
Rock?
Spy rock? Sprock?
I have scrying.
Well, but then there's evidence that it's there, so maybe
True.
we don't.
How does scrying work?
Polymorph it.
Okay, so this is a big boy spell.
Can I like put it there and then like I can see what's going on or something?
You can you can see and hear a particular creature you choose that is on the same plane of existence as you. They'll make a wisdom saving throw, which I will decide what it is. It's based completely off of how well you know them. So if you don't know them at all, it's a lot harder. How well you know the target and the sort of physical connection you have to it. If a target knows you're casting the spell, it can fail the saving throw voluntarily if it wants to be observed.
So instead of targeting a creature, you can choose a location you've seen before to target the spell. When you do, the sensor appears in that location and doesn't move. Could I scry his like desk? Like so when he comes in, I can like hear what's going on. I don't know if this is like metagaming.
No, yeah, you can.
We can like hear him discuss things with people
You
or
can totally
something
do that.
later.
Just like a keylogger, you know, if he puts any papers on the desk, we can.
Yeah,
Can you see through it, or is it just hearing?
but you can see and hear.
Okay.
It's like basically putting a camera in a room.
Is
or
there an
or a-
actual camera in the room?
There's the one that lets him see
Can I scry that
on the
camera?
computer.
But
I mean, you can
that be
see the camera in the.
Can that
in
be
the
the
room.
thing that I scry?
So you basically just want to be able to
Scrying.
see the exact same
Basically, but from
angle
anywhere,
as the camera.
anywhere that I want. If I
Yeah.
want to be like, oh, let me lock in and look at inside his place, see what he's doing.
The way it works though, you won't be able to cast it now and then look later. You have to. You only get
Oh.
to see when you cast it.
I see. I thought I could like cast it now and it could be like a pocket security camera.
No, yeah. But you could technically try to scry on him right now if you wanted.
Scry on him?
Yeah.
Where's he at?
You don't. I mean, you don't know, but you know of him, so you can pick him.
But
as
he's
your target.
gonna know that I'm trying to scry.
He might.
Probably depends on the rolls.
It depends on. Yeah, it depends on how good your roll is. How
But you
good.
also don't know him, so you have to roll really high.
He has to make a wisdom
Yeah.
saving throw. I
Right
mean,
now,
we
it's
kinda know him.
I'll metagame a little bit. You have met the target, so you don't lose to that. Possession or garment, likeness or picture, body part, lock of hair, a bit of nail, or the like. I don't know if you have any of that.
I mean, would you count the papers as possession or garment?
Yes, actually. I guess any knickknack off his desk would also work.
So he would get a -4 to his roll?
Yep.
Okay, I'm doing it. He has to beat a 16.
Your spell automatically fails.
Frick!
Because he is not currently on this plane of existence.
Darkness.
Well, that's good to know. At least it doesn't hurt or benefit us.
Which means he has a way to get there that is somewhere within the school. Or he's casting planar shift.
One body, one plane.
Maybe
Maybe we just evacuate all the students out of the school.
there's
I don't
something.
think it matters.
Their souls are anchored. It doesn't matter where they are.
We cut all their hands
Can we
off
go
and
ahead
then
and read the
evacuate 'em.
papers? After we
Yeah, you
read them
can.
now-
Yeah,
after
we can read the
copied
papers
them?
and see what he's done to modify the spell.
All right, let's do it.
Complete.
Belos, go ham.
You,
Your
smart
spell,
guy,
do it.
read.
I'm reading.
This is your handiwork. Go ahead and see what you can do with it.
So you can see that there's been a lot of editing, not in Lucas's handwriting, so he's gotten help. You can see that basically the spell links all the souls in a given area. You can exclude certain souls if you wish. You can see that he's made notes and to the incantation. You can tell that he is excluding anybody of noble birth. So he has become headmaster and he's reopened surf program at the school and allowed non-nobles to learn how to wield magic again, like they did back in the war times when the school was founded.
All
And you
the
can see that he has excluded the nobility of the school from the calculations.
The chamber has been opened.
Kill the serf, save the noble. And so he starts.
Enemies of the air, beware.
You can see that the souls connect into one large thing. This has different side effects, like you're never very sick because you're sharing your sickness with however many people are within a certain area. all the soul's energy that is siphoned has to be stored in an area, in a magical battery, let's say, large enough to hold it. You would know the school has one because the school was built in this location specifically because the weave has kind of like a ley line here. The weave is like basically gravity, but it's magic instead of gravity, if that makes sense. And a ley line basically means like this. There's like black hole. Yeah, black hole levels of magic are here. And so it's very easy to cast spells. It's very easy to train magic. You don't feel as weak after expending all your magic. It's very safe to cast magic here.
So we need to find the Chamber of Secrets.
But the thing about the ley line is it traverses planes of existence.
I see.
It's not just in the physical.
So we don't necessarily have to find it here.
Well, and so what that means is he could easily take the energy he is siphoning from all of these people
and send it to the darkness.
Yep, and send it to the darkness from the stored like battery, basically.
So he's using the ley line to funnel all that stored soul energy from the battery straight into the dark plane.
We should kill him.
Okay, I believe now is probably a good time for me to get my prodigy son and the other man, the pseudo head dude, and
Ludini.
And get them involved. And I'm about to go to the motherfucking room of my Chamber of Secrets, and literally I forgot this is a thing, and try. Because I literally have scrying where I can learn learn magic.
Scribe, yeah.
So, can I go there after I do that and try and learn as much plane switching magic as I can?
You can. And as you guys make this plan, the door to the headmaster's office opens.
I'm just a big vulture.
The silhouette of a cloaked figure stands in the doorway.
Everyone just get behind me.
If I don't move, they can't see me.
And that's where we're gonna end off for the night.
I'm jumping on the desk.
Ah!
I'm about to like ditch the whole.
Hey, I can just cast invisibility on everybody.
How fast can you cast the spell? Instantaneous.
Casting time 1 action.
Yeah, so basically instantaneous.
So I can just like.
How many people can you invisible?
It's
the radius, or is
just,
it a certain number of people?
Number.
What's the spell called?
Visibility.
Oh.
So I can use all my spell slots to just make everybody invisible.
Elenon's slapping
It is
us.
the end of the session.
Go for it.
What's the highest spell level you can cast right now? 6? Oh, you can hit 5 people.
Oh yeah.
If you use a 6th level spell slot, you can get all 5 of you.
I got my 6th level.
He's like,
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Well, I'm
It's
assuming
the fastest.
There are 6 of us.
Yeah, you're all pretty huddled over like the papers and stuff.
Isn't there 6 of us? Isn't Khalif with us?
Khalif shoves himself away from you guys.
So Khalif's gonna take the fall.
No! I'll do it! I'm in a uniform!
I'm
a bird,
right
Cliff.
now.
Cliff, I'm a
Too
bird.
late.
It's fine.
Too late.
Cliff, no.
You're all invisible to Cliff.
Damn it!
As he pushes himself away, he looks at Yug and is just like,
My bird wings.
Wait, you're literally a fucking bird!
I tried!
It was a knee-jerk reaction. Nash said he did it.
I scoop up Cliff and I smash out the window.
Yeah, he'll just take a vulture gun into his office.
Yeah. Shit.
I just want you guys to know
well,
that room was totally trapped and you got around the entire encounter.
Yeah, we're pretty fucking sick. We
Violence
have a
and
master puzzle cracker, you know?
There was a bunch of revenants that were supposed to come in, and you guys were going to have to fight the revenants and figure out which skeletons were real and which ones were fake.
Listen, quit. You don't have to tell us it. Just use it next section.
No, it's okay. I'll come up with something
We're
else for
invisible
next
now.
session.
We're getting out. Good.
But you never used it, so technically it's still in your pocket.
Yeah, but I have other plans for next session.
All right.
Okay.
Puzzles.
Okay, buddy.
No.
As long as there's puzzles.
Give me a
Puzzles
puzzle.
will always break the game.
Have you ever had a Krispy Kreme?
Was it crispy?
Right.
Was it creamy?
Right.
Haven't seen that.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so
And
good.
it's just
Y'all are not cultured. The crispy.